So it's 6:10 p.m. in the evening, and I've just received confirmation of my flight ticket back home, and also my bus tickets have been booked. 3 hours ago, I finally got the entry permit approval to go back to Qatar, my home, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna take you guys with me because this is what it's like returning home during this whole pandemic stuff. Welcome back everybody to another video. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I have just gotten back home. By just gotten back home, I mean 3 weeks ago I arrived in Qatar to be with my family during this pandemic, and I thought it would be a nice thing to show you guys what that was like. So here are a couple of clips and a couple of vloggy material to tell you what was going on, and I'm going to be jumping in and out, telling you little things that might seem unclear. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope this helps some of you guys are also thinking of traveling during this time too. I also want to give a small warning. I might seem a little flustered in the videos, and it's because during traveling, specifically this time because it's the first time that I ever traveled during a pandemic, I was kind of stressed out and not knowing how things were going to go, and a bit paranoid, not gonna lie, like, because I was going in a place that was super populated with people, so I was a bit like out of it, but I hope you guys still enjoy it, so this was just a little warning. It's currently 1:45 a.m, so our bus is in like 4 hours, and as you can see over here, we're packing our stuff, and let me tell you, this is like the most stressful thing for me because when I travel from Qatar to Cardiff, they're so much more lenient than they are when I'm traveling from the UK back. So I need to make sure that I'm within my kilogrammage, as I would like to call it. But yeah, so basically right now we're just making sure that we're within the range, and I'm hoping just everything goes smoothly because it's been a long time. So at last I have managed to pack my bags. I'm a bit worried about the fact that I might be a kilogram or two over overall. Like over twice, but it's okay. But now I feel so much more relaxed. Now it's kind of also the time where you're also kind of like just going through your head with all the things that you feel like you must have forgotten. So I do need to go around and kind of figure out if I've missed anything. But other than that, I think it's really important to get into the headspace of like wanting to travel, or at least it is for me, because I don't travel that often. The time has come where we're just waiting for our Uber to get to the bus station so we can get to London Heathrow. It's starting to settle in that we're actually going. Me and my brother are going. So it'll be fun. It's nice that I'm not traveling alone. And I'll let you guys know and see what the bus is like and if they've done anything to make sure everyone's safe. If you can't hear me through this mask, I'm so sorry, but I gotta make sure that I'm safe. I literally double layered this mask and I have gloves on. And I've got to hygiene, or to hand sanitize, not hygiene, hand sanitize my gloves too. Paranoid, maybe, but again, staying safe better than being sorry. Okay, so we made it to the bus, and thankfully we're on time. And the precautions that they have in place is that they took our temperatures, and as well everyone has to sit on a window seat, and then the seat next to you has to be empty as well, which is really great because that means you're staying safe. And now we have about 3 hours and a half to 4 hours of a nice journey all the way to London Heathrow, and I'll catch you guys there. So we finally just arrived at London Heathrow. Our bus decided to take a detour and got us here 20 minutes early, which was a great start. now we just have to wait 20 minutes until our check-in gate opens so we can kind of put our bags in and then just kind of chill around until our flight departs. And it seems really nice because everyone's wearing their masks, and like as you can see right here, you can't sit next to each other. There's things put in place everywhere for everyone to make sure that they're safe. So it doesn't feel as scary, or it doesn't make you feel paranoid as you would think being in an airport. At the end of the day, this is a place that everyone comes to, so we're trying to make sure everyone is safe and healthy. So we checked in about I want to say an hour ago. It's around 11:30 right now. Our gate will open at around 12:40 and we'll be heading there very soon. We grabbed a bite to eat because it's been a while. At this time, usually I like to just kind of either read a book or listen to some music and just make time pass that way. But so far so good. There hasn't been a lot of people, honestly, which is great. And I'll let you know how the whole boarding process goes too. Currently making our way to our boarding gate. Super excited, now it's getting closer and closer. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is not a real person.
Stop will be for all seagates.
That is trippy, man. Currently we're on the train to go to the gate, and the best travel buddy I could ask for. Very fun stuff. It's a black train as well, so before boarding the flight, they've given us these face shields, which is pretty nice because it just feels like it's safer. I'm gonna open it, I'm gonna wear it, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this whole flight part, to be honest, was very inaudible because I had the two masks on with the face shield and with the engine that you could probably hear on a normal flight. Like you could barely hear anything. So just to sum things up, they gave us protective kits in the plane. They gave us 2 meals during the flight, and they also provided some snacks, which was amazing. There were movies to watch, the same ones as usual, like not the same movies, but I mean the same services. And the staff were all wearing their protective gear and everything, and it was just a super comfortable flight. And it just felt so good landing in Qatar. So I just wanted to make that clear for anyone that was asking. Upon arriving, you need to use the Ihtiraz app, so you'd have to download it and get it running, and you would also need to sign a pledge that you would have already signed in London's airport, and also you would have to fill in a medical form so you could start going into the coronavirus testing, because the way that it works is you get a coronavirus test done when you're at the airport, and then one on the 6th day of your 7-day quarantine if negative when you were in the airport. So this is what getting the coronavirus test was like during the airport. I hope you guys enjoy. We just finished doing our coronavirus test. I'm gonna put it out there, it's actually not as bad as everyone made it out to be, because everyone's talking about it feeling like it touches your brain, and it does feel like that, especially the nose part. You might shed a few tears, but other than that, it's pretty okay. The throat one doesn't feel bad at all. It's quite a small cotton bud, in comparison to what I thought in my head. And now, thankfully, I think we're just waiting for a bus back to the main arrivals section to get our passports checked, and then to get our bags and hopefully onto home quarantine. So it feels really good to be home. I feel super blessed. that everything went the way that we wanted it to go. And yeah, I hope you guys are home safe with your families, and if you're not, I hope that you are coping well and taking the precautions necessary. We have just got our passports stamped, and now we're just about to find our bags and then leave for home quarantine, finally home safe. I can't explain to you guys the joy in my heart and my mind. I just feel super good and super grateful, and thankfully it all went super well. Again, thank you so much to the country for putting in place such helpful procedures and things that are going to keep everyone safe and maintain the good progress that the country's already making in terms of corona. I hope you guys were able to hear me well with the mask and everything. If not, I'm gonna probably put some stuff at the end with me just sitting in my room and just explaining exactly what's going on. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. To sum it all up, it was such a blessed experience, and being back home has been, I think, probably the best feeling that I've had in such a long time. Just being with my family, being in a familiar place is just super nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, like, it's pretty all around everywhere, but it's because of the way that it felt, at least to me. And if anyone has any questions, by the way, please do not hesitate to ask anything in the comment sections below, or you can go through my social media and send me something there. But as for that, have a great day, guys, and I hope to see you soon in another video, and yeah, enjoy!